The Smash roster is one of my favourite parts of the entire Smash Bros series, with the inclusions of new fighters every installment. Never knowing who the next fighter is going to be, some fighters don't make it in, either being deconfirmed from Mii costumes, assist trophies, or other fighters from a third-party company taking the spot. As well as a few other reasons, welcome to A New Foes Appeared, where we talk about ideas for fighters that could possibly happen in Smash 6, if not the future. I'm your host, BB8 from BB8's House as always. Let's get into it. Up next. Hey there, YouTube lovers. Welcome to A New Foes Appeared. Something feels different. It's all silent all of a sudden. Is there something special about today's episode that makes it silent or something? Oh wait, what New Foes Appeared episode did we start the year off with? 91? Okay, so if we did 5 in January and 4 in February, and this is the first foe in March. Wait a minute. It's the 100th episode of A New Foes Appeared. I can't believe I've made it this far. 100 episodes. But who is the foe that I'm talking about for the 100th episode? And if you want to know who it is, take a look at this. That's right, the 100th foe of A New Foes Appeared is Isaac from Golden Sun. I get it, Isaac's a random pick for the 100th episode, because when I did Master Chief 50 episodes ago, I did Master Chief because he's a character I think is big, so I thought 100 episodes and still haven't done Isaac. Why not just do him now? So, without further ado, for the 100th time, let's get into it, shall we? For the attributes, the playstyle, I went with Versatile Zoner / Close Combat Hybrid. For the stats, we have the weight being medium light, comparable to Zelda. The walk speed being average, comparable to Link. The initial dash being medium, comparable to Mario. The run speed being average, comparable to Samus. Airspeed being above average, comparable to Fox. The fall speed being medium fast, comparable to Sheik. The size being medium, comparable to Marth. The frame data would be a fast startup on most attacks, but with some slower on powerful moves.
Similar to Moth, the damage would be moderate to high, comparable to Ike. The combos would be good in terms of combo potential with both close range and ranged attacks, comparable to Diddy Kong. The KO power would be above average, comparable to Donkey Kong, and the recovery would be above average compared to Pit. For the moveset, the neutral special, we have Synergy Ragnarok. With his Synergy skills, Isaac can generate an effective energy projectile, having greater mobility and damage as he charges it. It generates an explosive blast of energy that provides tremendous harm when fully charged. For the side special, we have Gaia Blade. Isaac strikes forward while summoning out the Gaia Blade. If performed correctly, this move could reflect the projectiles and has a good range and power. For the up special, we have Hover. Isaac is capable of briefly rising up into the air through applying his Synergy to build a platform beneath him. In spite of providing vertical recovery, this movement can be used defensively to deflect attacks. And for the down special, we have Move. Isaac controls the stage environment using his move Synergy to obstruct the motion of his opponents or improve his own combos. He may build pillars or platforms, and Isaac may construct a larger obstacle the longer he holds on the move button. And for the final smash, we have Judgment. As Isaac unleashes the Judgment summon, an enormous energy beam pours down from the sky, engulfing any opponents in its path. This final smash provides an extensive range of effects and leads to more damage. For the ults, I went with Classic Isaac, being based on his original Golden Sun appearance. The second ult, I went with Dark Isaac, being a more dark themed variation of Isaac, drawing inspiration from his fusion with Dark Synergy. The third ult, I went with Isaac's Apprentice, featuring attire resembling his apprentice Garrett, a nod to their close relationship in the game. The fourth ult, I went with Elemental Master, with each ult representing one of 4 elements: Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Mercury, with colour schemes and elemental motifs. The fifth ult, I went with the Golden Sun Armor, a variation inspired by the Golden Sun Armor, showcasing intricate golden details and patterns. And Synergy Sage, a robe-style outfit resembling a wise sage, with various elemental symbols adorning this attire. The seventh ult, I went with Mystic Seer, drawing inspiration from the mystical seers found within the Golden Sun universe, with ornate robes and mysterious aurora. And for the 8th ult, I went with Soul Sanctum Guardian, featuring armor and clothing reminiscent of the Guardians within the Soul Sanctum, with a golden and ancient aesthetic. For the classic mode, we have Adept of Weird. Round 1 would be Mario, Charizard, and Squirtle. Round 2 would be Villager and Greninja. Round 3 would be Palutena and Ridley. Round 4 would be Robin and Link. Round 5 would be Mewtwo and Ganondorf. Round 6 being Moth, and the final boss being Master Hand and Crazy Hand. For the Echo Fighter, out of all the Echo Fighters I've done in A New Foes Appeared so far, Isaac from Golden Sun was not a hard choice to have an Echo for. But who did I pick as the Echo Fighter for Isaac exactly? I ended up going with Felix, because playing the first 2 hours of Golden Sun, that easily made him a candidate to be an echo fighter for Isaac.
But how would Felix work exactly?
Well, the neutral special would be Synergy Soul Blade instead of Synergy Ragnarok.
Felix unleashes a blaze of fiery energy by harnessing the power of the Soul Blade, instead of using Ragnarok. Felix's fondness towards fire-based energy is taken into consideration while creating the attack's visual and elemental effects, although the functionality remains identical. For the side special, we have Gaia Slash. Felix summons the Gaia Blade in a way of the action of the Gaia Blade, but he slashes to the side as instead of from the front. This move showcases Felix's unique fighting style while maintaining Isaac's range and power. For the up special, I went with Levitate. Felix offers vertical recovery via his synergy to keep him floating. Levitate might have a somewhat unique effect to reflect Felix's unique abilities, yet it continues to operate identically to Isaac's hover. And for the down special, I went with Quake. Felix uses Quake synergy to trigger Tremors on the stage instead of the move Synergy. Felix may utilize this move to take out opponents that are within the range of it, providing him a defensive option and blocking opposition movement. And for Felix's final smash, we have Cataclysm. Felix utilizes the Catastrophe summon to his advantage, causing chaos on the battlefield through a colossal earthquake. And this final smash drives opponents caught in its surprises and leads to massive damage. For the stage, I went with Venus Lighthouse from Golden Sun, which released in 2001. The renowned Venus Lighthouse is the perfect stage to accompany Isaac in Smash Bros. The Venus Lighthouse stage, located atop of an extraordinary cliff overlooking the expansive ocean, reflects the spirit of the beautiful surroundings of Wayard. The stage includes multiple moving platforms that represent the complex structure of the skyscraper. Players are going to be honored to breathtaking views of the region around them as they battle. With the sun's warm beams lighting the ancient ruins below, fighters strive for dominance atop this mysterious monolith as synergy pulses throughout the venue, increasing the battle even more. On occasion, Venus's elemental energy will increase and the level will shake and platforms will shift at random, rendering it hard for players to get used to the constantly changing scenery. And finally, for the support fighters, we have Jenna, Ivan, Shelba, and Piers. One important character from the Golden Sun series, Jenna, could apply as a support fighter. She helps Isaac with her agility and range abilities, utilizing quick melee combinations and burning synergy attacks. Ivan, another acolyte from Golden Sun, could help Isaac with his synergy by using wind. Ivan's help abilities may include making whirlwinds emerge to deceive opponents and aiding Isaac's mobility in battle. Isaac might get help from Shelba, the Jupiter adept who had knowledge in lightning-based synergy, as Sheba's attacks may focus on electrifying enemies and building barriers that keep Isaac protected from enemy strikes. And Piers, the Lemurian ship's captain and the Mercury adept, could assist Isaac
with his knowledge of the ocean and water-based synergy. Piers might control the battlefield and assist Isaac secure key positions by bringing out whirlpools and surges of tidal water. So guys, what did you think of the 100th episode of A New Foes Appeared being Isaac? And before we go, I do have one final announcement as promised. And the announcement is more foes will be appearing, going up to 200. You're probably wondering, BBA, what's going on? You already announced the foe ballot plan in October. Well, unfortunately, I've scrapped it because I realised that 2025 is the 10th anniversary of BB-8's house, and I think I would love to extend it into 2025 as a part of the 10th anniversary celebration, and therefore we're going up to 200, and this can leave the door open for more foes, and only 9 invites have been handed out so far. That going to 3 Persona reps, 1 from Persona 5, Persona 2, Innocent Sin, and Revelations Persona. Pokemon Legends Arceus, the upcoming Pokemon Legends Z to A, which actually does give me a chance to talk about a foe from the Legends games, since I do have an interesting idea for a Z to A rep, but it's from Generation 6, not directly from Legends Z to A, and I am excited to share that idea. 2 of them from Overwatch, which will be the last Overwatch foes, and 2 fourth-party characters. Since Epic Mickey did do well in views, I thought, I don't often do a fourth-party character in A New Foes Appeared, but I thought, just this once, I'd greenlight it, for this obvious reason that these 2 fourth-party foes, I'm not saying who they are, but behind the question mark will give you a clue. But extending it into 2025 and 2026 can actually give me a chance to talk about some foes that may have been big gaming characters from my childhood. So this practically is an excuse to share all the ideas I have left. I have up to 200 ideas almost. Some of them you wouldn't even expect. So that was the announcement. So, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and turn your notification bell on so you don't miss another video like this one. And I will see you all in a future episode of A New Foes Appeared. BB-8 out.